What's going on, guys? I'm Welfare Check, and I'm going to teach you today how to get the Squalo X7 and how to save it in your garage. Now we're going to learn how to find it, as well as how to get it out of the lake that it's in and get it back to our garage safely. There's a few things I want to recommend though before we start, or before you try this at home. Number one, you need access to the Erga HROM-D. It's a heavy helicopter that will be able to pick the boat up easily. Or you could also have access to this military base just south of the lake, which has an Erga HROM-D already on site. After you've got those two things, you need to make sure this island is liberated, or this town rather, and that you have all of your gear mods for the tether mod section, both in quantity and strength, as you will need all 6 at maximum strength to pick this heavy, cumbersome, awkward boat up. It will flop around and break your tethers if you don't have this. Now, with all that in order, if you do not have this military base, go to your map in the northeast section here. The base is just there. Okay. Now, I don't know if this base is open from the start or not, but the lake here is just north of the base itself. Now, it has this star-shaped deal. I think it's an old military base or something. I'm not really going to get into that right now, but what you want to look at are these bottom 2 points of the star. This right one is where your boat's going to be. Okay, so go ahead and mark that. And if you have the base like I do, I'm going to get in the chopper here. If you don't have it, however, you can just go straight to the lake and spawn your chopper over there. So just take off here, turn around and go opposite the runway over this mountain. And quite soon, as you get over the mountain, you'll see the lake there at the bottom down in the hole. You'll obviously be able to recognize the star thing and all that. And I can't stress enough how heavy and awkward this boat is. It's hard to keep those tethers attached even with them fully upgraded, so just go ahead and bear with yourself and being real gentle with this when you take off and when you go to move up or down or speed up or slow down. Now when you get here, you're going to want to land on these steps. Okay, and what that does is it gives access to the bottom of your helicopter where there's a square. The square lines up directly with your propeller on top. Okay, there it is. In the middle of that square is where your tethers are going to want to be attached. Okay, now for the boat, I just hook all of them here on that hood ornament, and then all of them there in the middle of that square for the chopper. Okay, and use all 6 of them. Don't be shy. Don't think you can do this with 2 or 4, because they will break and you will drop the boat, especially if you don't have the strength upgrades on. It's just, it's really heavy. It doesn't look it, but it is, and it's going to screw up if you try to do this with any less than all 6 with maximum mods. So when you're done, go ahead and jump up here. Get back in your chopper. And when you take off, do it ever so slightly. Okay, don't just hit the gas. Go ahead and take off just a bit and then move back to where you're evenly above that boat. Because we don't want it slamming into that wall or anything like that, like I just did. Okay, ease that front end out of the water. And once it's all the way standing up, you can go ahead and put some gas into it, get it off the ground. Okay. Alright, you want to be above the tree line, so as not to hit any trees, of course. And then you'll start moving forward. Oh, damn it, I bounced. I broke a tether, okay. So we may or may not make it on this run, so let's just hope for the best. Now slightly, ever so slightly, start moving forward. You don't want that thing swinging whatsoever. It will throw your helicopter all about and it'll probably break those tethers long before it does that, but I've had it throw the helicopter into, it broke. I've had it throw the helicopter into a rock and blow me up. Now, if you do fail, like I just did, excuse me, you can go ahead and go down to here, where this road's at here, and turn around, and that's far enough out of the area that by the time you get back, your boat will be respawned. So you go on over here, you go to the boat, same routine, land on the steps, hook up all the tethers. I'm going to skip all of that for you this time. Ever so slightly get that up. And as I failed to do last time, once you're high enough, go ahead and ease off of that gas. Don't jerk off of it. Ease off of it. When you start moving forward, ease onto that. Ease off of that. Ease onto everything. Okay? I cannot stress enough. You'll find this out if you try to do this at home, how heavy that boat is and how easy those tethers are going to break on you. So, just get over the tree line. And once you're past the trees, there's a huge cliff. Okay? You can ease onto that throttle and get up to about 80 kilometers an hour. And this is because you don't need to worry about losing altitude because you're so high up anyways. Now guys, bear with me, this is my first full-length commentary. Usually I do it in sections and all of that, so if it's weird, bear with me please. Once it looks like you're over the water here, go even farther, okay? It's better to be out over that deep water for sure than to possibly drop that boat or break your tethers and let it fall and it hit the bottom and blow up. We've gone too far for it to blow up now. So go ahead, and once you're out there, go ahead and ease off of that throttle. Don't let it off quick and swing that boat into the mountain there. Just go ahead and ease off of it. And once you're pretty slow, go ahead and ease onto the left trigger. Don't go down quick because that thing's going to bounce and fall off of there and probably blow up somehow. Okay, you should be going almost 100 kilometers an hour once you get your once you get to full speed here. Right, and once you're close to the water, it's not as big of a danger to drop the boat, so go ahead and don't be afraid to use that throttle to brake so that you don't crash the helicopter in the water and blow everything up, because we've come too far, as I've already said a couple times. We've come too far to turn back now or to blow everything to hell and have to start over. So once it's touching the water and you're sure it's going to be upright, release your tether. Go ahead, throw your chopper into oblivion, turn around and grab your brand new Squallow X7 speedboat. And there you have it. You've got your Squallow X7 in open water. Now, all you need to do from here on out is leave the cove, dodge these islands and little brown floating jelly beans, go down the coast, go to this town that I recommended you liberate, and they have a boat accessible garage. Okay, there's no need to take the boat back out of the water. You just drive up between the buoys and the boat's yours. Congratulations. So this has been Welfare Check. Okay, if you liked the video, if it helped you out, go ahead and click that like button. Follow me if you want. And that's that. Have a good day and laters. Have fun with your new Squallow X7.